this. I don't want to be on too long because y'all know I'm getting set up for, I'm ready for tomorrow, and then 25th, and then 26th and 27th. So I'm just drinking this tea I made, using lavender, but very, very spicy and kind of make me nauseous. It's a bitter. It's turmeric. I need the lavender because I know it's pretty nasty. It makes me want to, so I don't get no angst behind it. So it's turmeric. One type of curry. It's downstairs with a little sage. It's got some the green, like almost like an endame, but it's not soy. An endame is a soy, so that's in there, and then I put a little piece of cinnamon stick to help with the flavor, and I've got dandelion root with the babric and all that over here that I'm sipping on too. So that right there makes me a little nauseous. It's really, really like bad bitter. It's not like a healthy good. I was thinking about putting a couple slices of ginger, but I don't want the ginger that defeats the purpose. Ginger is something to, like peppermint leaf or oil, to utilize when you fast. You know what I'm saying? Some people think fast means nothing at all. That's not what fasting means. Fasting means to get rid of impurities in your blood or in your body. That's what fasting's for. It's not to lose weight, people. Now, don't starve yourself into skinny. It just doesn't work that way. That's from walking. Walking is one of the best exercises for your health. And I mean long walking, not running, walking. Running is not that great for you either. Don't get it twisted. That's indomitable spirit. That's to build something else. That's something else. So this, when I'm doing my best, because I'm supposed to drink it down within like an hour and a half. And God, dog. My mouth's watering already. Oh, little tail, my tongue is squirting. So I don't get no angst. I don't want to pop a pill. You get what I'm saying? And it's makes you feel like you're getting the flu or fever or something. Like it makes you like palms sweaty, and it's just part of the regimen. To the person I asked, when they, I guess you went back and walked at one of my videos. A lot of sales. There's some of you who have come over here, you subscribe, you really don't know me. Go back and watch my videos. Pay attention. If you're squeamish, you can't deal with some, y'all, I guess y'all call it cursing or foul. To me, it's none of that. Just hold on to your seat and just pay attention and learn something before you start talking to me. I'm probably one of the reasons why a lot of y'all know that you're probably from this land. Okay, and know the history. I don't care who's carrying it and putting it out there, and that's not glamorizing or ego or anything. That's a fact. You know how many people I have tell me that because they like telling across the Yugo before he passed. Me and him talk. I've got pictures of our conversations. The bars and our Texas. He says, Red, we weren't running around telling everybody this. Langley started. You were doing it already on AOL and MySpace, and a lot of us saw that. And I was like, yeah, I was out of the military for a handful of years. And I was like, and even in the military, I was telling people. So I'm one of the ones who was keeping it going, besides the people who have been lying and making you believe you were from somewhere else, and this sorry-ass education system and everything else. And these pale-skins who don't know their own truths and starting to learn it. And it's a hard pill to swallow. Okay? So when you come over, commenting and spewing all that stuff that you do on Facebook, this and another, I'm going to hold you accountable. So think before you open your mouth. Think. I tell you, we're not the same. We're not the same. Now, the brother that asked, this is a SAR USA 9mm. All right? Comes apart just like a Glock. Okay? Pull right here. Slide it back. I'll do it with one hand. Pull right here. Slide it back. Trigger. Oh, here we go. Right here. Pull back. Let it forward. Comes apart just like a Glock. That's an old light. This is the mini. If I remember, this is the mini Valkyrie is wiped off, a little wiped off. Mini Valkyrie 2. I like the old lights. It's the hold on and off, and then click one time and it stays on. So if you're in a dark space and you don't want to be seen, you just want to catch them. Boom, 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 boom. You get what I'm saying? And booger finger always off the trigger. And if you just want to have a glimpse, right? You just tap it you tap it and hold it. Just tap it, hold it, and let it go. Excuse me. Tap it, hold it. It holds. Tap it. Holds. Tap it. And hold it. You see something, you can let it off. All right. So I didn't rehearse for this. I know all this stuff. So I have to put about another 1,000 rounds before I even clean this thing. So it's a excellent firearm. A few of my brothers here, Rondo and Westside, and them have fired this, and they'll tell you it handles fabulous. It's a little front nose heavy. That's what you want. And also, a lot of people, when y'all get a gun, y'all do this. Do you know what happens when your wrist is like this? You want your thumb straight, like your finger, right? You want that. You want your wrist like that, so you don't have all that. I hope you don't have a weak wrist. So when you point your firearm, you want yeah. Let me see if I can show you. I just wanted, because they were talking. You don't want your wrist like this, because that's what's going to happen. You're gonna have to try and get right back on time, and it's gonna make it sore. You want your wrist strong, just like when you're throwing a punch. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I punch like that too when I box in martial arts to get that power with the the hook and the uppercut. But that front two bones, this right here, that's why they all swole for my boxing days. All right, and breaking boards and breaking all and tile and bricks and all that. This is how I held it. Why? Because it's strong. Same thing here. All right, that means you get up in the gooseneck. I call it a gooseneck. People call it duck neck, whatever. Right? I say get up in the serpent's ass behind that head when you grab it to lock them jaws. All right. Because you can charge from here too. Even if coming up, you can charge from here, like pull, and there's nothing in there. Pull and be on the target and have your wrist strong, so you don't have to worry about all that. You can stay on target. You get a little lift from the front, but it's nose heavy. Okay. So it's a SAR 9 USA. 17 in the chimney. I mean 17 in the pipe, and I always keep one in the chimney. So let's go ahead. Safety on. It's got a few safeties, but the only safety is my booger finger. All right, so there you go. How much did it cost? I don't know how much it cost back when I bought it. I don't know. I know that it's a little more expensive now, so it's a little more expensive. Not that much. A lot of things are. Oh, 500-600. I mean, more. You know what I'm saying? And then you got taxes and all that. So, for those who pay taxes. I'm a member of the gun range, and I'm a veteran, and I'm a doctorness. Fuck taxes and these lying bastards. Okay? And I gotta take some of this alcohol. That stuff is bad. And Dandelion Root's got a whole cinnamon stick, and it is bitter, but it tastes so much better. I'm used to drinking this. That stuff right there, because I'm prepping myself, y'all. And I'm going to have one Cashapp today with coconut water. And I tell you, this stuff right there, that's going to be a blessing compared to the blissfulness instead of that crap there. I'm almost finished with it, so I just don't want to hurl, you know what I mean? So let me go ahead and read something for you, okay? I'm going to read something to you guys, okay? So we have a lot of people talking about Theosophical Society, and I love that because I keep saying, go and do the research. I'm not going to give everything. But I'm also, when I say these things, you need to go ahead and do very, very deep research. It's just not, and I love, Caramillo did one yesterday and one day before. I love what he did because he's helping you have a clearer understanding of how you've been mitigated into a false narrative and this fake ass government. I don't bite my tongue when I say that, goddammit, because I know, who's on. Oh, hey, Rondo. Hey, Scott, what's going on? Hey, Snoo, Gray Wolf. What's going on? All right. Mikey Hill. What's got Benji? What's going on? Hey, Gray Wolf, I want to see you and your wife on here at the same time. I want to see that back and forth. Both of y'all on this motherfucker. All right, good. So let me go ahead and read this, all right? I want to iterate because I have a lot more knowledge. No, not taking away because the brother put it together well. It was beautiful. I watched it twice. Fabulous job, my brother Camille did. A few other people have started to talk about it, and I need y'all to go and study this stuff. And I'm waiting on some people to get into the steps. Now, I've read a little bit, and I've been saying this for a long time, and I know none of you are going to be able to find that on Hatak people because there's nothing there no more. There was a YouTube thing I did. It was taken down on my last channel. I don't know why. When you start talking about things that are relevant to the truth and the fact they were being hunted, but they were fighters. Everything was like, it was like a platoon, like 100 of them, and they defeated thousands upon thousands in minutes. I mean, we're talking about one guy going through hundreds of people and slaughtering them. So when you think about the Samson and Delilah bull crap, that's to give you a one focused mind on one individual that really didn't exist the way he did. Well, not in that dichotomy. There was millions of us like that. All right. They want to make you dumber and weaker. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. See, Theosophy, which is from the Theosophical Society, regardless of how you may think of it in Christianity. The Theosophical Society in America encourages open-minded inquiry into world religions philosophy, science, and the arts in order to understand wisdom. Now, people have already covered who pretty much estimated this, and it's not all factual, but you know, Madame H.P. Blavatsky and Colonel Occult. Well, who was Colonel Occult? Okay, let me I want y'all just to ride with me on this. I'm not going to rush. I want to take my time, and we're going to read a little bit today, but I need to do this, okay, because I want people to have more focus. I'm not going to give everything, okay. I need people to be more focused. So who was Henry Steele Occult? Colonel Henry Steele Occult was an American military officer, journalist, lawyer, and Freemason, and the co-founder and first president of the Theosophical Society. First president. Occult was the first well-known American of European ancestry to make a formal conversion to Buddhism. Born August 2nd, 1832 in the city of Orange, New Jersey, as usual. Died February 17, 1907. He got to live a whole 4 years in Adyar, Chennai, India. Organizations founded: Theosophical Society, Ananda College, Mahida College, Yadava College, Dharmaja College, Occult Memorial Higher Secondary School, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, because you see, what was it, about 15 years ago, all this 20 years ago, you started seeing all these Hindus start coming into VA, or 25 years ago, and all of a sudden in VA, and then all of a sudden in all these hospitals and everything else, because the majority of the bastards here on our soil are part of the whole UN ideology of the NWO and everything else, of the takeover and betrayal. And these motherfuckers ain't all that bad. Trust me, they ain't. And they ain't all that goddamn smart either. I am letting you know something because you need to pay attention. Now, all of them like that? No, we got a few of them who are decent and broken away. You know what usually happens to them. All right? Now, when we talk about this, we talk about the reality. That's why they went to the Caribbean, Haiti, and all them places. It was to be a backdoor and pay attention and change the modification, as you see as the presidents and everything else, you know, and how certain people, even in Africa, are being hunted down where they are at. And nobody's paying attention because what's the focus? Russia, China, you know, Ukraine, and all the other BS. And nobody's really looking at the people who look like them, who are their fucking enemies. Now, let me go on. I don't bite my tongue to this because I know the facts. You know, it's like to have some Hindu brothers who heighten you to the reality and the truth and say, be mindful, be caring, be wise, and not every smile for my people is a smile of integrity. You know, and there's other things I can tell you. But I'm laying it down. This is layman's terms. Now, Madam H.P. Blavatsky, right? Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, right? Often known as Madame Blavatsky, was a Russian mystic and author who co-founded the Theosophical Society in 1875. She gained an international following as the leading theoretician of theosophy. Now, let's go back. Theosophy and Christianity. But before we get into that, we're going to go over here. Pay attention to this, the Rockefeller bloodline. These essays are from the book named above by author Fritz Springmeister. Oh, yes, an Ashkenaz. Oh, Arthur Kessler's not the only one. I told y'all to pay attention and make sure that your research was thorough. One of the 13 satanic bloodlines that rule the world in the Rockefeller bloodline. Today, there are around 190 members of this family with the Rockefeller name, and of course, some others by other last names. This article is to explore further for those who investigate the Illuminati, how the Rockefeller bloodline is involved in the promotion of the occult and Satanism, and how they are involved in the control of the Christian denominations. This article keys in on just one family, the Rockefellers. So we know they're not the top of the echelon. They're a top of the puppet industry. Okay? All right, anyway, it will not even try to... Excuse me. The Illuminati itself draws its lifeblood from around 500 very powerful families worldwide. And this article will not attempt to explain the networks and the many organizations of the Illuminati. It will not even try to do this for the Rockefellers. In fact, no one knows how many trusts and foundations the Rockefellers have. Do you know that if the police mess with you, you attack their trust? They never taught you that. Nobody, the government was going to teach you that. That's how you stop the idiots. But they're being weaponized, and the ones that are corrupt, not the good ones. Anyway, they have hidden trust within secret trust within secret trust. It is estimated that they have between 200 and several thousand trusts and foundations. Now, the finances of the Rockefellers are so well covered that Nelson Rockefeller did not pay 1 cent in income taxes in 1970, yet he was perhaps the richest man in the United States. The Rockefellers exert enormous influence over religion in this nation in the following ways. They provide, listen to the double standards, they provide a large share of the money that seminaries in the United States need to operate, and they provide a large share of the money that universities need to operate. Education influences and the religious values of our people. Who you think's behind the gay agenda? Now, and the cowards who push it. These stupid bastards who are handpicked because they're sociopaths and they're neo-narcissists. Now, they provide large grants to various religions organizations. Listen to this. They directly help control certain religious groups such as Lucis Trust, and their influences has contributed to various anti-Christian organizations as well that are being set up. So all you religious motherfuckers keep coming here talking religion to me. I ask you politely and nicely to stop before I smack you in your fucking mouth because you have a hard time listening to somebody who's earth travel. All right? I'm not asking you to believe me because you're so well indoctrinated. You have a hard time letting go of some shit. I'm not telling you something doesn't exist, but I'm telling you to stop with the division. And if you can't, there's the door with the doorknob. Hit you with your fake ass Lord split you. Now, they provide large grants to various religions organizations as well. Who do you think created? And I told y'all, and I'm glad my brother took that to heart. 1920s to the 39. Master Farid, 41 identities. He also created the Hebrew Israelite movement in New York, as he did with that fake ass Muslim motherfucker that Farrakhan sucks dick on, and all these other motherfuckers. And I don't give a fuck about numbers because we've had enough of this shit. All right? And that's the fact. Hey, I'm glad to see you here, sis. And anyway, just listen. And every other religion you can think of, they created this shit. Now, I know you have a hard time with it because when you're indoctrinated from a little steed, a youngling, all right? And this is not to dismiss. I said, if you're going to practice it, if you practice it and live it to its fullest, and not the hypocrisy of all the murderous ideologies and everything that come behind it, because there's nothing righteous behind it. All right, it's Jannah. I don't care what anybody says. All right, I'm talking about the fact that you don't live it. A lot of y'all regurgitate bullshit. You don't know how to research because your research institutionalized mind is unable to search outside the box, Pandora's, and because a lot of you don't know how to listen. You don't know how to listen. See how they come and they run? They come and they run. They come and they run. Oh my goodness, he's talking about my religion. I want you weak motherfuckers gone. And I'm glad there's a lot of motherfuckers in India. Y'all the second most motherfuckers watching because I see when y'all do your little fucking goofy phone call. I look like I'm fucking a geriatric motherfucker. Like you're gonna steal a fucking fiat from me, you dumb motherfucker. I'm glad you come and watch, but I hope it's the righteous ones and not you goofy Lamet hybrid motherfuckers over there and faking and not. It's not even India, motherfuckers. It's Hindustan. It's all part of, and this is what pisses me off. Ethiopia, bunch of Africans. God damn it. So we can go on, but let me go back to here. Motherfuckers trying me like that, you stupid motherfucker. All I need to do is hear your voice. I don't need your name. I just need to know that you have a feeling. And I'm gonna touch your ass. And tell me in a week how you're fucking feeling over there. Fuck around and find out. This motherfucker yesterday closed his window after watching me all that time. Me watching him watching me. Them. So I guess they pulled them out. Well, maybe we'll get a couple of tornadoes. We've been talking about that when we never had them. But so what? One comes this way, I'll send 10 your way. Now, the Theosophical Society was founded by Madam H.P. Bolofsky and Colonel Olcott. It's 1870, what you call it. So now the main aim of the Theosophical Society, Theosophy, was to do a comparative study of various religions and philosophies and sciences, but it was to see how well they were working out. Because you got to remember, quite a few of them were brand new. They weren't the ancient ones of 16, based on the seven sisters of ancient story from our land. This was to refocus and make everything backwards and reverse, upside and inverted. The problem is people gave it too much energy. Why am I saying this? I shared the information because I want people to look beyond it. See, it's already a fact that Marcus Garvey worked with the what's that? I don't like saying these people's names. The one who kind of wrote us out of history, the doctor. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to say Garvey's name, but I need to give you direction. Haile Selassie, that pussy ran from Ethiopia when Italy attacked. How was Italy able to attack? Well, who do you think permitted it? The fake Hindustani motherfuckers. Or the East, you know what I'm talking about. Not Hindustan per se, but the people you call India. Okay? And it's not all the people, because the original people are still there. They're dark as midnight and got dreadlocks and afros. All right, it's these motherfuckers that want to go and they want to sleep with men on a certain season, which I shared that. And it's not all of them. You need to remember this. All right? I'm tired of this shit, and nobody's really paying attention to what's coming from all this. So why am I sharing this? Because it's very important and imperative that you share this as well. Because we still got a bunch of frauds pushing religion. We still got TD Jakes who's simmered down some, but pushing his bullshit. Now, there's other stuff I have here in brackets to share more information. But the issue is, there's a reality that surpasses anything that you know. And I love what my brothers and sisters are doing and sharing this information, grounding and everything. But you have to take it up to the other levels I discussed. I'm not going to keep repeating those things. You need to go back and watch my videos. I know some of y'all, you have ADHD or HAD. I mean, look, get focused, go back and watch my videos, move beyond the emotions and the feelings, and allow yourself to tie into some truth. Stop listening to motherfuckers yelling blah, 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 blah all day, and other motherfuckers coming with a whole lot of stuff that ain't going to accomplish nothing. We are past that crux. We don't have to, we can keep the dollar being used here. The problem is, a lot of y'all just don't know how to come together. We know we at that road. I don't give a fuck what you think and how you feel. Your feelings mean nothing to me. So we got them goofy motherfuckers over there not realizing what they're doing because they're so deluded. They're so compromised and they're inbred, hybrid ass mentality. They can't even believe it. Look, when I went there, I was surprised at how many motherfuckers have slept with their own and made the families they've created. And they don't have 6 fingers and 6 toes or 2 toes and 2 fingers like my boy Chicken Wing. What I'm saying is the truth. So sometimes it mitigates and works out, but it's the mental and the fact that they're half empty and they don't know it. That's like when they've had y'all fool believing that India and China was the smartest motherfuckers in the schools when our kids still had the highest IQs. Like they had you believing our families were destroyed, but we were the men who was truly still in our families' lives even at the destruction from 1970. So these bastards sit here in Lament's turn looking like they fucking dumb. They don't get that some of us, when they working in our ancestral mysticism based on something else that has nothing to do with the world we're in now, while they still sitting there attempting to tune into something that was never meant for them, there are a lot of us still in tune with it, the whole plane over, earth. As our doctrine is not just of this land, but of this earth. That these fake, fraudulent small hat motherfuckers broke up and divided up. See, y'all not putting it together, and I've been giving you pieces and puzzles over and over and over, and nobody else is doing it. So y'all need something to make you feel some kind of way, while the world's making you look dumb, and you're far from it. When you want to talk about the ancients and the gods, they need to know who the fuck they really fucking with by some layman who is a warrior, who's not a warrior, but warlike. You know what like is like? It's likened onto something that it is not. Just like they say they're Jews and they are not. The fuck is wrong with y'all? The world is a bunch of stupid heel walking on heel idiots, and their whole composure is fractured, and they don't know how to rise above the occasion and become something. I can tell when they watch it because they don't hit the like the stupid motherfuckers. While you're still sitting there in your purgatory and your dipshit state of mind, why don't you reach out and really talk to a motherfucker? And why don't you have one of your little incumbents come and visit a motherfucker? Hit the fucking like or get your fucking ass to spit on. Because I'm about that fucking life. I'm just cursing because I know I actually had this little thing. It lets me know when there's some people from India watching. Yeah. So we got 3 of them watching, or 2 of them watching right now from India. And they ain't going to say a damn thing. You know, fake ass, fraudulent. And they might be living right here. Fake ass mother suckers. And that's why you think they're in the suburbs of India. I got more respect for certain people from Pakistan, Iraq, Hindus. I got certain individuals now. I got some friends who are friends of mine born here, second generation or third, who are from so-called India. You know, I don't like calling it that. He was my buddy. We was talking. He was the one that hit me the fact that Himalayan salt, yeah, it's Pakistani salt. It's not from. I was like, well, ain't it from the Himalayas? He says it's Pakistani salt, James. Love you, bro. And he's like, I was like, and that's when I started telling people I never even looked at it. I didn't pay attention. And he knows that I like Black Hawaiian ash salt, and he was like, you know, and he loves that. And he was like, yeah, bro. He was in the army for like 8 years, you know, and he was like, yeah, bro, like. He retired like the first 4 years when this fake war that should have never happened. It was real because a lot of lives were lost, and it shouldn't have happened with this fake ass small hat and these sellout puppet, scary, no good sociopaths who are in this military industrial complex, killing giants, chasing down the ones who don't want to be bothered, and certain other things. That's right. I did see a motherfucker eyes that close like this, and maybe them the ones watching. I don't care. I'm not here to stop what the fuck they do. I'm here for my people and the few that want to step out of the box of bullshit. Not all of them, because I know how the feds move with their goofy ass. But I can smell them motherfuckers. No, literally. I can smell you. Ask my boy, golf court, if you find him. He'd be like, Jane came around to me and was like, yo, you FBI? And he was like, how the hell you know that? I could just smell you. Fuck around and find out. I see when they walk right by me, cutting with the peripheral look. I hate that. And I'm like, I just want to roll them there and grab them by their fucking larynx. But I don't. I'm not advocating violence. I contain myself as long as they don't step out of fucking line. I got to drink the rest of this shit, y'all. Gosh. And after, it was 8 o'clock tonight, I have to, well, about 12. 8 o'clock, I have to set the timer. I'm going to go to sleep. 12 o'clock, I'm going to wake up and unplug every damn thing. So don't, the phone's going to be off. It's all off. If I'm dead and stinking in here, I'm dead and stinking. Anyway, everything's going to be off. Don't send me shit. I know a lot of you don't watch nothing I send to you, little goofy asses. Don't pay attention if you don't want to. Just go ahead. Don't bother me. It's 3 days locked in. Oh my God, I gotta drink all that. My eyes are watering. You see that? Oh my God, I gotta drink all that. I love the teabagging because it helps with the taste. Oh, I gotta drink it. It's mine. It's mine. I gotta drink all of it. It's a measurement. Hold on. Garbage can right here, doesn't it? Don't ever do this stuff, y'all. No, don't. Hands right here. Oh. Right. Hold on. All right, yeah. All right, it's a real strong bitter, man. Yeah, excuse me. I'm just doing it right here because I got to get it down, so I don't care. But as I was saying, I'm sweating. It's got a little cayenne in it, but that's actually to help be able to digest it and suck the stuff up in make your capillaries, make them open, so you suck it in. You know what I'm saying? This is right measurements. Half a teaspoon. Da da da. Everything's right, measured right. Sage makes me a little sick too. When I drink it, because it's really. Oh man. Oh man. Oh dude. So, like I said, you want to reset yourself on your day you came into this world, supposed day. All right. All right. All right. All right. So anyway, it's still a body. It doesn't matter. You know, you can only eat donuts and stuff and crap for so long before you realize, even when you know you're not supposed to, but when you have to cut from the chase, you must cut from the chase. And I know some of you people are still eating that garbage. You really need to pay attention, because Snow will tell you. I used to walk around in Brick Jersey. I used to walk around. He'll tell you too. I used to walk around inside, whether it be Sprouts or wherever, Fry's, whatever. All right. And I used to record and show people all the crap, being a chef, that's in a lot of the stuff you're buying and eating that you shouldn't be. I come from a generation where we gardened on the side of the house or in the backyard. We had big gardens. We cut chickens' heads off. We carved up pork and beef, and we fished and salted our beef and pork and our deer venison, and we ate raccoon and possum. We ate squirrel. We hunted squirrels. With the Daisy BB guns and stuff like that. I come from a generation where we drank from a different hose from the hoses made today. I'm from a generation that we rolled down a hill and we got bumps and scrapes and bruises. Sometimes we got a kiss, and sometimes we were told to shut up and shake it off and keep going. And I come from a generation where we had big wheels and we had big metal trike bikes, and we had the electric motherfucking wagon. We pulled each other down hills and fell over and got cuts and knocked teeth out and stuff. I'm from a generation where we ran and we played tennis and we played ball and we was in the park in the sun without no trees, and we boxed in the boxing camps, and we learned some respect even though we went through some things. I was in a generation where I was abused, and many others were abused like myself, and we didn't have therapists and people to sit down and socialites and all this other stuff. I remember on the foreigners were still coming here, and I was told to stay away from them. I come from a generation where we're not broken, and we still have the old news and the truth. I come from a different generation. I'm built different. But I come from a generation where we're allowed to wake up at a certain age, no matter what they've done. I gotta drink the rest of this, y'all. And excuse me, y'all. That was just, I took too much. All right, go. And yeah, this is my mouth. My mouth is well clean, so I spit it back in there because it was fucking nasty. I drink enough of this shit. I can drink no more. I'm sorry. It was 12 ounces of the crap. 8 ounces are more than enough for me. I'm 200. I'm over 200 pounds, so usually 12 ounces. 8 is gonna be good enough this time around, because I can't drink no more of that stuff. I just know there can't no way in the world. I'm done. There ain't no way. And I can eat some pretty weird stuff, man. I have a history of knowledge of eating some pretty weird stuff. I've ate tarantulas, I've ate scorpions, I've ate all that crap, in the military, and I wouldn't do it now. There's no way. Everything deserves to live. And yeah, I'm done with that. It's only have to do it one time. I don't have ayahuasca and all that other stuff with tobacco that's not perverted, so that's good. We're done. Take you and get rid of you. Appreciate y'all taking the time to watch it, everything. I just wanted to share that because I love what everybody's talking about, and the history and the information they're sharing is very important. But there's so much more to it. It's sad when you don't have no hate around the world, but you have idiots who are conditioned and they don't even know why the fuck. But then they come over here and they play a part in our disparity and what shouldn't be happening, knowing that we're the original Shemitic people. These motherfuckers don't know what they're doing to themselves, and that's how dumb the earth has become, our earth. They have become so fucking inundated with the bullshit created by these bastards, allowed by their same fake-ass governments, and they don't want to have respect. There's a reason why we call Rondo Ganji. We're based on the Ganji River. Why I call West Side a vampire. Why the things we say I call snoo. There's a reason why there are things that come out. And then people want to cross that line and they think that it's going to be all right in the fucking end. They have no fucking truth and knowledge or idea. They really don't. There's some places they say that's dark you don't go into. I'm here to show the fucking light and share it, but I'm also here to incorporate and allow the truth of the darkness to exist. Everybody's got to protect it. The thing is, you have not stepped into it. You have not steeped yourself in the reality and the realization of it. You have allowed a perversion to walk in the midst of your existence. All right? Because they have planned and probed and plotted for so long. They don't get to come back again. There is no fucking reincarnation this time. They don't get it. None of them do. And the top motherfucker knows it. It's that they lack the responsibility of knowing this truth. So those who don't know it, it doesn't matter. That shit is nasty. I'm glad that's once a year I drink that shit. Because that's some badass shit. Motherfucker on the red says, hey, Red, would you eat human flesh or not? I says, nigga, you already ate that? No, bitch. What the fuck's wrong with you? But you've already been eating that, you dumb motherfucker. But I know you was going to say that. Well, you know I was going to say it. Why'd you ask, you retard? Well, you know, you're not thinking. I said, no, man, that shit is nasty. Because he smelled it and was like, he about threw up just from smelling it. Y'all don't get it. I'm going to make it for some of you motherfuckers when you come around me. You see what I'm talking about. You probably pull your pants like the brown, the B note. Whenever I'm constipated, I find a B note. I play that motherfucker. It takes about 25 minutes and I fucking run in the bathroom and like I had a goddamn bad Mexican burrito or bad Mexican water. I'm telling you, man, I'd be sitting there going, and I just sit there, close my eyes and let that, and all of a sudden my stomach get the, I'm like, oh, Google B note, brown note. Play that motherfucker if you want. I'm telling you, you be thinking somebody was spraying liquid ass every goddamn way. I'm trying to tell you right now. Now I can just sit there and breathe and make it happen if I feel like there's something going on. Because right now, like I say, I'll drink sarsaparilla every day for the next 2 weeks. I'll be drinking sarsaparilla. Even tomorrow, and on my fast day, I have sarsaparilla leaves that are in a little container that's in the fridge. I'll suck on that with the mint leaves, all right, while I'm fasting. It's the purge. It's purely the purge. And you need to do that, people, okay? And that's what I love about my Hindu brothers who help me with yoga and stuff, like on the res. I'm talking about good brothers, man. You know, not these motherfuckers that are just the slime ball of society, all right? They made sure I knew about these certain things, and they love the fact that I do martial arts. I've been doing it all my life, and I used to visit the Shaolin Monk in New York, just ask questions and go out to Plaza One and do Tai Chi with my Chinese brothers and sisters out there who I respect. You know what I'm saying? From Hong Kong back then. And Grandmaster Cam Lee, you know, who I on 5 Ancestral Kung Fu and everything else. Those are the people I appreciate in this world. The people who are not out to antagonize, to break down, to demoralize, to be part of the non-situational awareness, to be part of the structure of soundness, to move as one. But you have people who are sick. And you must be above them. We don't have to berate them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cursing, so that's why I'm not doing it now. I really, it doesn't taste good like that crap. It doesn't taste good. Okay? And we have to be that which demonstrates our truth instead of walking in that Jannah. We don't have to be the Anasasi, which means our own enemy. We have to be the Hawa. We have to be Hawa. We have to be, because that's who we always were. No feelings, no intrusive embarkments on emotions. You must epitomize your reality and your truth. And if they want to be cut from a different cloth based on the lies structured off of wars and everything else, because they don't even know about all, and the ones that do know about all the wars, what comes out of wars besides warfares? We have many of our people taking the Hindustan. Oh man, 1,000. Oh man, taking over there, and they don't even know that they're over there and they exist over here. But you'll see it in their faces. You'll be like, dude, you from America? No. We own the 7-Eleven. No, motherfucker, I'm telling you. And they just don't know. The world is corroborated. The lie of this world is corroborated and collaborated to distinguish and keep everybody divided and separated. And I have a utter taste, worse than any bitter or sour. Sour's good for y'all too, so y'all need to remember that. So when you get a lime, you grow a lime or lemon tree, eat the whole thing, and the seeds, poop it out in the ground. You grow the greatest lemon or lime tree in the world. Dig a hole, poop it out, and cover it. Trust me. Anyway, that's how it was done. Anyway, they don't like the truth now. And when you've got to see this destruction of the most righteous people on earth who created mostly everything you see, it's hard on them. It's hard for them to fathom the truth of how it all started. When you tell them, you know, well, when the wars destroyed everything, who repaired it all? It wasn't them. They know how to whitewash stuff and change some faces and some and paint some buildings, and that's about it. Add some weak ass plaster that didn't even last 20 years. Okay? And then ask us, as they always did, keep coming to us, how do we do this? And now that they learned some things, when I told people they came here, all of them, to learn about the nuclear weapon, people didn't believe me until somebody started delving into it, who like me is, you know, loves, you know, I work with nukes and loves science, you know, and inventing shit. He said, Red, you ain't lying. I was like, listen, man, nobody, heavy water. I says, the Germans were here long before the fucking war. They came to learn about the ultimate weapons. And we have weapons more ultimate than fucking nuclear, bro. That's why you think they've been digging up all up on the ground and getting in contact with things they shouldn't be in contact with, that we should summon and command. Y'all don't get it. We were thicker and denser and stronger too. Y'all just don't get it. Every memory passed down from generations. And then here we go with our dumbass mamas and papas. Well, papas wasn't too big on it, but mamas, okay, we get the babies the shot. We had the fucking fake ass colds and stuff. You know, the diseases created by the same bastards. Now they're proficient and prevalent because we keep taking all the babies, fucking them up. That shows you that these motherfuckers don't care about the children. Look, I still got 8 lives, and all these motherfuckers came in and ran out. Well, bitch ass motherfuckers, worthless niggas. That's the only time I'm gonna cuss about these sorry some bitches. People sitting there just looking because they're so stupid and irregular. I'm sorry, I had to beat somebody up. I told you what I was gonna do it for. I don't like it. Don't taste good. 3 years of stand-up comedy, you believe? No, I'm not giving my booty up from no weird ass punk, hybrid ass, Asperger syndrome, autistic. And look, and before it was even on the news, I've been saying that, right? See what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. When I was telling people back in the day, I said, some of these motherfuckers is autistic. Y'all know that, right? Reg, you crazy. They got Down syndrome, man. I'm telling you. I said, most of these, I'm serious. And everybody was looking at me like I was retarded. Oh, man, James was expressed there. He don't know what he's talking about. He told all that crazy stuff, flat earth and everything. And she'll tell you, I've been talking about flat earth forever. And I hate calling it flat earth. That's just so mundane and stupid. But that's what the fuck, it ain't no spinning goddamn ball. Well, anyway, 49 minutes is good enough. When I come back on, we're going to get to the Iron Republic, and we're going to get into, of course, we got to go to Arthur Kessler. We got to go to William Cooper and a few other books. We're going to bring those and finish the Hadi Makausi's talking about Shalaga and all that stuff as far as the old world. You know what I'm saying? And that's about done. I think we got about two more readings to that. So today we'll get the last little readings in, because for 3 days it won't be nothing. Okay. Appreciate y'all taking the time. My brothers in Hindustan, I hope you get your heads out your ass. I respect y'all, but I would like to see y'all motherfuckers get it together and stop being so fucking stupid. And I know there's good guys over there because I know enough of them. All right. Are they in my family? Maybe married in, I don't know. I know Dutch. I know my uncles. I know my Ashkenazi uncles. I know my Chinese cousins. And they're respected highly. And my Chinese cousins are from Hong Kong. They're like, came over here a long time ago. And they were darker than a motherfucker. Not these motherfuckers running around looking like glow sticks. I don't know who these motherfuckers are. All right? So you watch it and get your head out your ass. Or call it and play the dirty dozen. Like I said, I have a story to tell and I know how it fucking ends. But I know how it can end. But I know how it ends. For everything. And that by the hands of them punk motherfuckers running around doing the goofy shit they doing. And there's no escape for nobody. Nobody. So y'all have at it. Y'all have a grand day. Well, I love everybody. Don't get it twisted. Just don't like stupid motherfuckers. My beloved sisters, my wonderful brothers. There's always 2 on the 1. I told y'all we used to salute like that. Everybody said I was crazy. Now there's 2 people actually doing videos who says, Red, you crazy, man. I didn't know that. I was like, that was how we did. We actually, that's our shit. Germany took all. People don't want to believe the swastika. All that shit is ours. Now let's see how many motherfuckers talk about this stuff. Some of y'all are watching. She had a lot of anger. Okay. 1 ounce of ginger beer with the brown back. Shut up, boy. I drink ginger tea and ginger beer every day. I know that's right. I'm going to attempt ginger and Perilingo. Don't drink Perilingo and all that bullshit. That shit is more acidic than a motherfucking monkey's dick still stuck in a other monkey's ass, all right? Sarsaparilla, stay away from the Pellegrino. Stay away from any of that carbonated shit. Get you some water, distill it your goddamn self by having a drip off into a pot or something, little beaker, whatever. It's not hard to make. You can use electric water boiler, whatever. Get your little plastic tube that doesn't have PVC. It's hard. That was you get a line going, all copper, and duct tape that motherfucker to the pot. All that steam coming up, that's fresh water, distilled water with no minerals. Get you some mineral drops, about $7 to $12, $19, maybe $20. All right. Same shit that's in sea moss. You get sea moss drops. You can make it yourself. Put about 3 or 4 drops in the distilled water. You got mineralized water. Stay away from the carbonated bullshit. All right. Sarsaparilla. All right. Ginger. Be careful when you're putting ginger and sarsaparilla together. It doesn't mean they're supposed to together. Now, you can take ginger with mint and lemon. You can take sarsaparilla with lime. Be smart. Just listen to what I'm saying. Just do what I'm expressing to you. I know what I'm talking about. You can even add a little pinch of black pepper to flavonoids to kick them off with a little pinch of turmeric just to add to it. You know, white fat is, you know what I'm saying, compared to yellow fat in your body. All right. Well, I kick butt in school. And then they go, yeah, besides that, you know me, if I don't like bullies, so, you know, I knock any goddamn body out. Hey, Scott, what's going on? Anyway, let me get off of here. It's 53 minutes. I wanted to be under 45, but, you know, y'all took forever to get in because, you know, they want to mess with my stuff. Not smart. They got a week to look at themselves. You know, you're fine, sis. I was like, where you at? Talking to your hubby, like, where's you at, brother? Number love to y'all. West side. West side. Nah, this Muslim came from Turkey and no, that's not how it works, baby. No. That's part of it. That's part of the truth. We're using terms and names that really didn't exist. They were there, but they weren't maybe on a town, a bishop, ideology, whatever. And that's why I love what Kimmy did. The whole video, it breaks it down. But the thing is, you got to remember that a lot of things we see today is not what it was. The earth was one world, one place. The world is not based on indoctrination, but how we lived, knowing who's who. We didn't mix and all that kind of stuff. No. We all served a purpose, and it was legitimate. We all knew it wasn't a boundary or something. It was free, the energy. Everybody was comfortable and enjoying the world they live in. There was no perversions as such today. No brokenness. And the world is broken because you still have idiots who don't know how to listen. They don't know what they're looking at. They're wondering who it is. I have got some Hindu brothers who says, Reg, you got to be the God, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, stop. Stop. Their existence is something else now. Stop. All right. Whenever your time comes that you remember, you have recall, total recall, then you'll know. Then you'll know. But you must do things in order for that to happen. Then you must know that there's some things you just can't say. Anyway, I'll chat with y'all. Love y'all all. Black Shriners from Turkey and Arabia. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as black too. Remember that. I know what you're saying, honey. All right? I'm just letting you know. Okay? Just letting you know. People have a hard time accepting the fact that many walk the lands who are betrayed their own edifices, knowing that they could return, and not being aware that memory will be stolen. Hence, the time we live in now. But see, thank goodness that millions of babies have been born by our people who have not been born in the hospital. They've taken some, but to their own detriment. Any motherfucker out there that decides to wear a costume and take a child, I don't give a fuck if you call yourself some Latin weak-ass Satanist, you doofy. Y'all are goofies. I love y'all motherfuckers. Luciferians, oh, I love you motherfuckers for real. But anyway, you dumb motherfuckers. If y'all could, y'all should give your lives and go get them children to return them to their families. Now, them the ones you ain't really got to worry too much about. Total recall's early. But it's the motherfuckers you don't know nothing about. Now, they're grown now. They're just waiting. You ain't got to believe me. Forget about it. Bada boom, bada bing. Enjoy your fucking day, y'all.